Hello Internet, my name is Andrew Eder, and welcome to another episode of Film Editorials. This weekend, The King of the Monsters returns to American movie theaters, but is it a triumphant return, or is it more like 1998? Let's talk about it. Godzilla by Gareth Edwards is the latest installment in the supersized franchise about the supersized monster that has a penchant for destroying human civilization. The plot of this movie is centered around the Brody family, principally Aaron Taylor Johnson and Bryan Cranston, as they struggle with radioactive disasters and giant radioactive monsters. But to be completely honest, the plot takes a back seat to the amazing visuals in this movie. That's not to say that the plot is bad, it's just totally by the numbers. The acting is pretty good, it's just, not monsters fighting, or explosions, or massive destruction. It's just, people talking. So it gets the job done. When you come away from this movie, you are going to think it is awesome, because it is. It has epic proportions, and every time they show, or introduce, or even reintroduce Godzilla, he just gets this amazing shot, and it's incredible, and just so cool. I think the new look for Godzilla is actually really cool. He's been getting a lot of flack for being fat and heavy, and while he is thicker than most of his previous incarnations, I feel that it generally works. My problem was the size of his feet. They are very small compared to the rest of his body, and it's kind of weird looking. Especially because that's one of the first things you see from him, so it's kind of getting off on the wrong foot. I have two major complaints about this movie. The first is that everything is very convenient. The plot is able to continue only because the plot needs to continue, and so Aaron Taylor Johnson gets out of one disaster or calamity unscathed, and so he can continue on. Or they need to find something, and they find it right away. And it's very convenient for this. But the people are only there really to explain why there's a giant monster blowing stuff up. And so I don't really care. It's one of the bigger problems the movie has, but it's still not a huge problem where it prevented me from enjoying the movie. It's just, wow, lucky he got out of that alive. My other big complaint is that for the first, 2/3 of the movie, Godzilla does some fighting, except you never actually see it in detail. There's one time where you watch a character watch TV footage of Godzilla fighting, and then they cut away. And then there's another time where Godzilla's about to start fighting, and then they cut away again. And you just want to see Godzilla blow stuff up. It really just serves to set you up for the awesomeness that is the finale. So I can forgive it, but it's still a frustrating experience watching the movie. The guy behind me was actually getting quite angry about it, but I was able to take it all in stride and just wait till the ending, because the ending is worth it. Science also largely gets thrown out the window, but if you're looking for scientific fact in a movie about a 300-foot tall lizard, I think you're looking in the wrong place. This movie is also gorgeous. The effects are amazing. I didn't get to see it in IMAX 3D, unfortunately, but when I next get an opportunity, I'm going to go see it in IMAX 3D, because this movie deserves to be seen as big as you can. It's also nice to see some of the themes coming back from the original 1954 Godzilla, such as the arrogance of humanity and science, and then the fragility of humankind in the face of a force of nature that is bigger than anything you can imagine, really. I really enjoyed this movie, despite its flaws. I hope it does well. I'm pretty sure they're setting up for a sequel. The breadcrumbs can go in 5 different ways, and I am excited. I think that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you thought down below in the comments, especially about Godzilla's design. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to like, favorite, share, subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. What was that? Might be Mudo.